Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my art channel. I'm really excited tonight to be working on my collaboration piece for my Patreon group, which is called Nate's Art Lab. Once a month, I challenge my paying members to do some kind of technique or some kind of theme, usually to practice our skills at different techniques and essentials for fluid art. And but since December is the season of giving, I challenged them this month to either find a cause to raise awareness for or a charity that they wanted to donate their painting to. And hopefully they could raise some money off of it or something like that. This month and this year, I have chosen a group called Innoceana. They are worldwide, but here in our local area, they have a program where they're studying the coral reef systems, and they're monitoring the health of the humpback whales that come to our area. And we're very lucky to be in an area where the humpback whales come every year to have their babies, which draws a lot of tourists in. And the Costa Ricans are very good about, the captains are great about making sure that the whales aren't overwhelmed or anything, but they do affect the entire ecosystem. Not all those extra boats around does affect not just the whales, but also the reef system that attracts the whales. So I'm going to do a piece tonight in honor of Innoceana, and I will put their website up on the screen for you so you can go visit them and check them out. They're doing amazing things. I've never been diving, but I have done a lot of snorkeling out at Conyo Island, which as I drive up the coast, I could see off in the distance. I see it almost every day. And it's a great place to snorkel because there's an entire coral reef surrounding it. And that's one of the places that Innoceana is studying the reef systems and even seeding new beds. And so my favorite part of going down snorkeling is seeing all the really vibrant pinks and violets amongst the corals. So I'm going to use those colors to create a cloud pour here. And I'm going to do it in the style that Gina DeLuca does. I have my my abused but well-loved measuring cup here, and I'm going to do a thin consistency cloud pour, and I'm not going to turn it, I don't want to spiral, but I'm going to do a ring pour, and I'm hoping for lots of boulder cells that will pop up, and I think I've got a really fun color palette. My base coat, and also what I will use in the bottom of the cup, is a mix of 3 different colors. One of them is Golden's Cobalt Red hue. I also have Liquitex Basics Dioxazine Purple, and I have Golden's, what's it called? Quinacridone Magenta. So I came up with this really beautiful deep red violet color. I love that color so much. And I think it's going to work really well with all of these other colors. I am expecting this to dry a little bit darker than it is now. And then I have some dioxazine purple for some added depth. And then I have 2 colors that I have mixed with DecoArt Satin Enamels White. So these are cell makers. This is dioxazine purple, so it's the same color, but it's an equal amount of Artist Loft Soft Body White and DecoArt Satin Enamels. And then this one is Quinacridone Rose from Amsterdam. No, I'm sorry. This is Permanent Red Violet from Amsterdam mixed with the white satin enamels. There we go. All right. And then I have 2 metallic colors. I have Rose Quartz, and this is Extreme Sheen from DecoArt, and this is Matte Metallics Ivory Pearl. I'm hoping that I get some cells from both of these, but they also will blend into the boulder cells and add some really fun light moments throughout all these other colors. And so the first thing I'm going to do is put down, I have primed my canvas. This is going to be very transparent. So I've primed the sides and edges with some permanent red violet just to give myself some extra insurance that the white of the canvas doesn't glow through my transparent base coat color. And I'm just gonna put this all the way around here, and then we'll spread out, or then we'll layer our cup. Be able to spin this while I have those paints on the table. I have a very small table, but I'm getting a new one soon because my new studio is almost ready. The only thing, the doors and windows are on, the roof, all that kind of stuff is there, but I just need to hook up the water so I can have access to a sink, and then I can start moving my shelving units in. It's gonna be a very busy holiday season, but I'm hoping by the first of the year, maybe even my first video of next year is going to be filmed in the new studio. Fingers crossed. Still a lot of work to do. And almost done. I am going to spin this out a little bit. I think I want it to go over the sides, and I want to even out this base coat. So I am going to move those paints first, so I can spin this a bit. And I don't want to knock these all over the place. Namely, all over me. Okay, let's give that a quick spin. It doesn't have to be perfect, but a nice even coat is great. Once I see it start coming off, I know it's going over the edge in most places. Still not moving much over here. Let's help that all out. I love this spinner. One gentle little spin, and look how long it goes. I also like, for big canvases, I also really like this spinner because it has 8 arms instead of just 4. So it gives it a little extra stability. And it comes with these great little clips that clip on the side, that clip your canvas right in place, so I don't have to worry about it shifting on me. Some air bubbles aren't going to hurt because air bubbles will help cells to rise in this technique. So we'll go ahead then and layer our cup. Oh, you're not able to see this. So I'm going to take my base coat color, pour a healthy little bit in the bottom, and I'm going to work my way up the color palette from dark to light. So dioxazine purple. And I'm dirty layering these cups, this cup, so that the colors do force some interaction. That's what causes the cells. You can already see how some cells are trying to pop up from those satin enamels and the hydrophobic effect it has. So do a nice, I'm going to pour this rose quartz from way up high because I want to make sure it gets all the way to the bottom. There we go. And then the same with my ivory pearl, up high. Turn it around. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this and just top it off. This is more paint than I need, especially since I already have a base coat. But that's okay. All right. I think it's about time to put some music on for you while I play.
I could never get enough of this old piano. Or the crashing sound of the breaking waves down here. Now I've been sitting here most of the day. Don't know why it's so hard to tear myself away. I can almost hear the ocean talk miss. So what are you waiting for? If life is an open door, no one in this world knows where I am. So I think I'll stay for as long as I can. Sure could use a word of advice. Just see things clearly. Now wouldn't that be nice? Dear ocean, won't you talk to me and say, what are you waiting for? When love is an open door, yeah, what are you waiting for? 'Cause it would never get easier than this. It would never be more difficult to miss. So what are you waiting for? Oh, it would never be easier than this. Never be more difficult to miss. So what are you waiting for? Life's an open door.
Okay, I've got her over on the drying rack here, on the drying table. I'm super happy with these boulder cells. Look at how beautiful they are. Lots of little stripes in there. I wonder if I can catch the sparkle from, most of this here in the center is the rose quartz and the ivory pearl and that dioxazine purple cloud mix. Oh, look at the rose quartz going through those cells there. Lots of bling. I got a little bit of warping of the lines here on the outside edge. This is thin consistency paints, and that is a sure sign that I spun a little too fast. I've always been an ambitious spinner. But I love this color scheme. This palette is beautiful. Oh, so pretty. And so happy that I used the ivory pearl. I think it gives it an amazing glow. And now we get to wait and let this dry, and we can move on to step 2.
Might be going crazy, I don't know what to do. My heart is screaming for you, babe. And what I'm trying to say is that you make the sky look blue, even when it is gray, babe. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright on me, got no reason to be afraid. You're glowing in the dark. You're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. I feel it in my heart. You're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. Yeah, you're glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. looking at ya, you're like a firefly. Guide me out of the woods now. Oh, I think I lost my way, but got you to help me back. Tell me what I should do now. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright on me. Got no reason to be afraid. You're glowing in the dark. You're glowing in the dark. Glowing in the dark. I feel it in my heart. You're glowing in the dark. Glowing in the dark. Yeah, you're glowing in the dark. You're glowing in the dark. You're glowing in the dark. Glowing in the dark. Glowing in my heart. You're glowing in the dark. Glowing in the dark. Yeah, you're glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. You're glowing in the dark.
Well, that turned out so good. I'm so happy with this. I can hear that there's quite a bit of echo, and that's because I'm in my new studio. I couldn't wait. I was like, you know what, this is the perfect place to go use some spray paint. So I actually got to use my new studio. You can see me there. I've got nice big beams up here. And yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that echo. But you can see there's nothing actually in here except for the air conditioning unit, which is something you have to have in Costa Rica. But look at this. This turned out so cool. I'm so happy with not only that cloud pour, those big boulder cells gave me great texture and interest within that coral shape. I think that turned out super cool, and you can see how glossy it is next to that matte spray paint, and from all of the metallics doing their thing, giving us some shine and some sparkle. Yeah, this turned out beautifully. I'm so happy with this. This actually, this side right here is actually Innoceana's icon in their logo, but reversed, so it's flipped around this way. I hand drew it out, so it's not exactly perfect, but it was drawn from their logo, and then I made that one myself. And used some shelf paper, the sticky side, to create the resist there. And I love that dark blue around the outside edges, the sea foam, and the white in the center, looking like the light shining from behind it in the watery depths. I think that turned out really cool. I think it worked exactly as I had imagined it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to go be fearless and try something new. And now I'm going to show you some pictures from my Art Lab members and their amazing pieces that they're donating or to raise awareness for one of their special causes. And then there's an entire playlist of videos from the other Patreon members who have YouTube channels who are participating also. So check my description box for the playlist, because I'm sure every month the creativity amongst my group always astounds me, and I am sure you'll be inspired by them too. But thank you again for watching, and please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and go mix up some paints and be fearless.